Hey everyone, and welcome to season 2 of Death in Cambodia, Life in America, a podcast where I sit down with my father, Robert Chow, a survivor of one of the biggest genocides in modern history, the Khmer Rouge. He escaped to America with $10 in his pocket and built a distributing company, one of the largest donut distributors in the US. How exactly did a poor, starving boy from Cambodia build an empire and achieve his American dream? I'm Dorothy, his daughter, and your host for today's episode. Let's dive in. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Death in Cambodia, Life in America. Today, we have Robert. Ba, welcome back.
Hey, good morning, everyone.
We are going to continue on our story and where we left off. And at this point, Robert has officially mentally made it up in his mind that he is going to expand B&H to as far as possible. And his goal is honestly to conquer all of California. He wants to expand this and grow this to the best of his ability. So last episode 2, we kind of left off with him expanding to a new building. He has decided that at this point, what were your next steps now? Your goal was to conquer all of California. How did you do that? How did you take the steps to do that?
Well, after a while, and then you see most of the donut shop in California, I mean, the owned by Cambodian, I believe it probably 90% owned by Cambodian people. So the advantage, what I see for the future for B&H, so we can help the donut shop owner improve the profit, improve the quality of the donut, and because we speak the language,
right,
and we know the culture.
So you have B&H now, and yes, I know we kind of touched upon that previously. How long did it take for you to think about what the next step is to conquer California? Because now you only have Northern California at this point.
Yeah, it's a while, because I think, when you start from the bottom, you deliver yourself, you drive the truck and interact with the donut shop owner. So I make up my mind. I said, well, I think I can prove to the Cambodian community, the donut shop owner, that we can sell better, and then than a big company, public company. So I decided to. It took about a few years.
A few years?
Yes.
A few years before you were like, I think I can open up a Southern California location.
Yeah.
Was it always your goal to go to Southern California? It was, right? And you had that in your mind.
Well, yes, because I think, the partner, when I took over Northern California, we did sign the non-compete clause that, Southern California, starting from south of Bakersfield. So I cannot go down there, and then he cannot come up to Northern California. We did sign that clause.
Right.
So, but I always want to join venture with them so we can take over the whole state of California, and be able to produce our own mix, make our own boxes, and all of that to get better served to Cambodian donut shop.
Right.
So after I moved to a bigger warehouse in Northern California approach, to try to work together with the Southern California B&H.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't
work out
mm-hmm. because my partner, the B&H down south, saw that I growing so fast in Northern California, so he wanted to get some share on the marketplace. So he sent a salesperson up north to sell the product,
which is against the non-compete.
Right. So he did it about maybe 8 to 9 years.
Oh, wow.
It was a while. So because I don't believe that we cannot solve the problem if we're willing to sit down and talk.
And work together.
Because
you can join together and both have Southern and Northern.
And then both profit,
right.
And then we still be, helping each other, and not just for B&H, it's helping to the Cambodian community,
right.
Donut shop community.
Okay, so if you guys are not quite following along, basically what happened once my father started getting really successful with B&H in Northern California, the guy in Southern California, the original guy, started getting jealous and was like, you know what? I'm just going to dabble and cross the line a little bit and try to get some of your customers as well. Obviously, this was highly illegal because they had signed a non-compete together. My father, who kind of let it drag on for like 9 years, I did not know that prior, but 9 years, he allowed that to happen because he thought that there was a solution, that there could have been some negotiation that would have joined both Northern and Southern, but I guess that didn't happen.
Didn't work out because he thought he had more money, he had power, and everybody know him. So he didn't really want to solve the problem. He didn't really want to stop.
He never agreed to meet with you at all?
No, never.
All the times that you've tried to meet with him?
No.
He just continued to send a salesperson to try to get some of the Northern California.
Oh yeah, up to so we collect a lot of information from the customer,
right?
Because that customer just give you the invoice, all of that,
right?
So the contract non-compete is only 10 years. So when it getting close to, I believe, probably 1 year left, and then I warning him really strong through friend. So he said, well, hey, do whatever you want. That means he's not going to stop. So that's why it end up with lawsuit. So I hired the attorney because to suing B&H down south.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I hired David Edsel to be my lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
So it was sad. I don't want to involve it, sue somebody in the lawsuit at all.
Right.
No, that's not what my
goal is.
No,
intention.
Just try to work together.
Especially if it's like your own community.
Exactly.
It doesn't feel good to want to do that.
No, you don't want to show to other, community that, look at the Cambodian community, it's just suing each other, is not trying to helping each other.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, it was really sad, and that I had to do it.
To protect the business you have up here.
Of course, otherwise he can crash me alive.
Right.
Yeah.
So, how long was that lawsuit process?
The lawsuit was long. I mean, it took about 3 years
mm-hmm.
to.
And what was the outcome?
The outcome was he fired a lot of attorney, tried to protect because we got proof, we got everything to prove it to the judge.
Right.
And then I think, David probably can give you
more
detail because he handled all these lawsuit case. But at the end, I think, we can push him to the wall and he had to file bankruptcy. That's what I don't want to see because I think at that time he still have children, his wife, his family to feed. And that's not my intentions to crash him to the ground.
Right.
So we did prepare David said, well, we can hold all his property and all of the thing here, and we got at least $6-7 million or up to $10 million. That's a lot of money. So, I said, no, that's not what I want. I just want to teach him a lesson. I don't want to make money with this lawsuit, I told David. And David even say, wow, why you want to sue him then? I said, well, we have to stop, and then, but my intention is not just like, knock him down and he lost everything because he
couldn't have believed that he would have won, though. I mean, non-compete is a contract. It's something that very easily can be proven that you are breaking the contract.
That's right. No, I mean, it's clear. And then he fired 2 attorney, and then that attorney probably just
said, hey, I can
do it. We can win it, we could drag on. So they can make money as long as the lawsuit continue on. The attorney, get paid. But then the new attorney that he hired, new attorney said, you better just go ahead and settle it. Otherwise, you're going to lose big time.
You're going to lose everything.
Yes.
Because they have all the proof.
Yeah, we got all the proof.
So once you had put out the settlement and he agreed.
Of course, he's happy. I mean, he agreed. And then...
what did that mean for you and for B&H? Because at that point, then the non-compete is over, basically.
It's non-compete is over, and then, I was happy. I mean, I didn't make money, but I just enough to cover the attorney fee. And then I think he probably didn't realize that I, not to crash it to the ground. It doesn't matter, but I feel better because now at least he stopped, come up. And then now I'm able to go down south because I want to really teach him a big lesson. Hey, don't do something that's not try to hurt people, because I think the lawsuit at that time, in the middle of the lawsuit, I already decide to go down south. It's in the middle of the lawsuit because the clause only say, that's already after 10 years already. The contract is already done.
It's already up, yeah.
So, and then I went down south, joint venture with the called Star Distributor, which is one of my relative.
And you started small then. So after that, when you joint ventured with Star Distributor, they came with a warehouse and a little bit of inventory as well.
Yeah, I think, Star Distributor losing money every month because they cannot buy direct from a lot of manufacturers. They won't sell it to them because they committed to B&H down south. Because B&H down south, it been around for a long time, and then they don't want to open another distributor. That's why Star Distributor couldn't
quite make it in this industry.
So this is the best time. So I joined venture with them. They already got the truck. They already got the employee. Of course, it's only 1 or 2 trucks at that time.
Yeah.
So, and then went down south and started, and I built the a box manufacturer myself, and then we compete with the B&H down south.
How was that fight between B&H down south and you when you were down there?
Oh, it was. I would feel pretty terrible. I think it end up with this way.
Yeah.
But I have to. It was start with the 2 truck, and then we build it up because people know me. People, because I don't need a contract, because this is how I learned from my dad. My dad do business in Cambodia and never have contract. Never. This is what you're talking about. What? 60 years ago, 70 years ago.
Right.
And I only saw him shake hand. That's it. It's done. And then he's the person that
follow through with his word.
His word. So that's how I learned. That's how I do. So I start with the 2 truck with Star Distributor, but we change it when we joint venture. We change it to
Golden Bake.
Golden Bake, yes.
Golden Bake.
Golden Bake, yeah.
If you are part of the donut industry, or have parents who are in the donut industry, or have friends who are in the donut industry, go ahead and ask them. If they are in Southern California, they will remember a distributor called Golden Bake about 10, maybe 15 years ago.
So eventually, I'm assuming then you kind of beat out the competition, the Southern California B&H, in about 2 years.
It took 2 years.
Wow.
Because I have box plan. We sell a lot of boxes to the, and then I think you were there too. I think when we moved to a bigger warehouse, and then
the grand opening for the Golden Bake.
The Golden Bake.
Yeah, it's a huge warehouse.
Yes.
It was a very, very huge warehouse.
Yeah. So at that time, we grow it. In 5 years, we grow it so fast because I think, people really believe in us, trusting us, and we got a better service. And then we up to, let's say, 15 truck.
Wow. 15
truck. Yeah, we send out 15 truck a day.
Wow.
Yeah, it was so great, I think, yeah. And then, because all the Cambodian community, it's supporting us, quite not 100%, but at least 50%, really, supporting us.
That must have made you feel so proud.
Yeah, this is what I want. I mean, so we have each other. At least another company that, giant big company cannot just grade up their price, what they want, because, they have a competition. They have Golden Bake. So at least to let them think twice before they increase the price.
From the moment that you decided you were going to expand to Southern California and take over all of California to the time you actually did it, that was probably a span of what, maybe 10 years? 8 to 10 years?
Yes.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yes.
And it must have been so surreal to think of something and then actually watch it happen. And not only that, but see it be so successful.
Well, I mean, it's not an easy road. It's a rough road. I booked Southwest ticket. I work at the Northern California Monday through Wednesday. Wednesday afternoon, jump on the plane from Oakland to Orange County, and then work over there until Sunday morning, jump on the plane from Orange County back to the Bay Areas, and then the next morning, Monday, and then work for almost 2 years.
So let me clarify this again for everybody. You have 7 days in a week, right? Including the weekends. Robert was in Northern California from Monday through Wednesday. and then Thursday through Sunday in Southern California. Twice a week, he would be flying back and forth from Northern and Southern. He would book his Southwest flights 1 year in advance, twice a week, for 2 whole years. And if you're wondering, no, I didn't see him. I don't remember seeing him during that time.
Just like that, back and forth, because otherwise it's hard. It was no life actually for that 2 to 3 year, that from the day that we opened.
2 to 3 years? I thought it was like 8 years.
Well, I think started from planning, move down south and all of that. No, it's 2 to 3 year. 2 to 3 year that you really have to work hard. I mean, fly back and forth, and then after that you hire people, you train people, and then then you can relax a little bit. Yes.
How did this all affect your health?
It's bad. It was bad. It was terrible. I had 2 strokes. It's happened in Northern California's office. So one morning, it just like sit in the office, and then around 8 o'clock, it just half of my body, it's just not moving. It just completely not moving. So
at what point was this? Did you open Southern California already?
Oh yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So it's when you ask me, so how it affects my health. It's pretty bad. It was really, really terrible.
You had 2 strokes.
Yes.
The first one in Northern California, and you lost feeling in half of your body. What about the second one?
The second one, it's the same thing. It's in Northern California too, but I think Leroy, he already passed away. He's was working for us. He's a salesperson. And then he walked into my office, and then he talked to me. He said, I'm just like not responding, all of that. So he, the one I remember, he just grabbed me, threw in his car, and then just drove it to the emergency room.
Did you know that you were having a stroke while it was happening?
No. I thought something is not right,
But you didn't know what it was.
Yeah. No, I didn't. Yeah, went to emergency room, and they did check my heart and all of that. So they let me relax. They gave me some kind of medication and all that. They relaxed. It stay about 4 or 5 hours. They released me. They said, "You okay? You fine? You just stressed out."
How did the first one, the first stroke, make you feel? Because you would think usually when people have a stroke, it changes their life a little bit because it shakes them up.
I don't know. Now when you ask me, when I'm 64 years old today, and then when I'm thinking back, and I'm a very crazy guy. I didn't really think about my health that much. I just want to keep going to reach my goal.
You didn't think about anything else, really?
No.
Everything was work was put before everything else.
Right. It was crazy.
Even your own health.
Oh, yes. It was crazy. Very crazy. Yeah. Now I realize, and when I look back, I say, oh my God, I could die. Never got anything. Never reach anything.
If you're not living, you're not going to get anything.
No. I didn't really quite crazy. Yeah. So second time it's happened again after 3-4 months.
The same year.
Then same thing. I went to emergency, and then the doctor said, this is the second time. You better to think twice. Now, we cannot do anything much at all because this is how it relates to your stress, your work. And then now either the doctor told me, either I give you a medication that just like called crazy medication. This is the use on the people that really crazy, like
have like maybe mental
issue. They calm down the brain.
Because you don't know how to calm yourself down.
Right. or you're gonna have to cut down your whatever you're doing every day, daily. That's just otherwise, if it happen again, we might not save you. So that wake me up a little bit. So I think it. I said,
a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah. Then
just a little.
Then I cut down to on the weekend off, Saturday and Sunday.
You gave yourself the weekends off.
Yeah, not off, but I don't have to fly back and back to back. So I fly back. I only work only 2 days over there and fly back on Friday night. So I have Saturday. I still go to the office, but not like
push yourself working.
Just relax a little bit.
Did that help?
Well, yeah,
a little bit.
It helped. I mean, because I never have a third stroke.